So what you're looking at right now is about a week's worth of neglect. So feel free to grab your sponges or e-cloths or whatever it is that you use and clean along with me, or you can just sit back and relax while I try to sort through this mess. So here is the lineup of Mrs. Meyer's cleaning supplies that I have gotten so far. I haven't nailed down a signature scent that I like the best. I'm just simply buying all of them as I see them and using them in my home until I can make my decision. Angles. Please forgive me. Like I said before in my last video, I am super new to filming YouTube videos that are like this. I've filmed vlogs before, which is really easy, but I am trying to get a sense of where the heck my camera goes so that I have the best angle, and this is not it. But what you are seeing is just real life. This is me tackling the huge mess in my kitchen, tackling the dishes, and trying to do it as efficiently as possible. So this is probably a better angle. I thought I mentioned I do have a dishwasher. You saw it probably in the last clip, and I do use it. But when the dishes get this horrendous, I just want to get them all done. It'll be impossible for them to all fit in the dishwasher. So I just go ahead and wash it by hand, and then I throw them in the dishwasher to dry. So that's what I'm doing right now. At this point, my dishwasher is at maximum capacity, so I have pulled out a drying rack and I'm now continuing to wash dishes, but stacking them in this drying rack instead of my dishwasher. That is how bad it is. Does anybody else do this? I take the coffee that's remaining at the end of the morning, I put it in this glass pitcher, and I stick it in the refrigerator. And that way we have iced coffee through the rest of the weekend. It is cheaper than Starbucks, and I am super frugal. This little corner in my kitchen is pretty much my snack corner. It is the corner of the kitchen where I make lunches and I pack snacks, and it's also where my daughter comes when she gets home from school and she wants a little something to eat before dinner. It is not organized. There is no system. It pretty much looks like this by the end of each week. I have to develop something, but for right now, I am just going to clean up the area and make it a little bit easier to work with. My very old stove. Everything in this kitchen is old and original. It's just the way things look down here. The weathers everything out, and we are super due for upgrades. It's just not a priority. So I don't put a whole lot of time or energy into scrubbing, because basic bottom line is that after all of that, it's still going to look old and dingy and dirty anyway. So I just do the best that I can and I keep it moving. All the trash that I've collected off of the counters and in the corners as I was cleaning has made its way to this pile here, which my daughter will help me take out to the garbage. I'm sure everybody has these piles. I hope everybody has these piles. Maybe it's just me, but we're getting it cleaned. We're getting it figured out. What you're looking at here is our makeshift command center or mudroom or catch-all. It's called something different on every side of the country, but basically this is the area where we just kick off our shoes when we get home. My daughter's backpack goes on one of these hooks. Paperwork, mail, homework that needs more help, all of that stuff gets put in the individual baskets that are assigned to us. It happens to be that between me and my daughter and my husband, our initials are ABC. So you will see that there's letters on each tray, and the corresponding paperwork or mail goes in each one of those trays. And I sort through them. I try my best to do them every day, but I don't get to it every day. By the end of the week, it looks like this. And so I'm just going to straighten it up a little bit. So one of the last things that I have to do is to sweep and mop. And I will be using, based off of another YouTuber's recommendation, the spin mop. I'll tell you what, guys, I love it. I can actually say that this is something that I've used quite a few times now, and I really do love it. I hate touching dirty water. I don't even particularly like plastic gloves, and this is just a way for me to mop without having to get down into the nitty-gritty of things, and I love it. And I've been using the Method Squirt+Mop. I did not preview it before. I totally forgot to place it out so I can preview it with the Mrs. Meyer's products, but I love it as well. It makes mopping super duper easy. I do not have a big house. I do not have a big kitchen, so this is just a very nice and compact way of getting my floors clean. It's kind of like a no mess, no fuss. And here we are at the end, and if you hung in there with me, I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate you. I am still working on my craft, but I'm hoping that with every single video, I'll get a little bit better. So please subscribe so you can check out my progress and like this video, and I'll see you soon.